Pleasant good morning, a pleasant good morning, cycling fans and supporters. Welcome to the Old Road Rumble Sunday race, brought to you live by Mr. Andy Bennett. Folks, before I move on, let me big up Geotech Belize. People be responsible for that beautiful building. For your building and construction need, go to Geotech. We do soil and concrete testing to ensure building safety and structural integrity. Geotech conducts numerous tests in the construction and engineering industry. We are located at 8.5 miles on the George Price Highway. So before you start construction, give Geotech Belize a call at 225-1130. You can Google us at our website and Facebook page. With Geotech Belize, minimize those risks in destructive storm, soil degradation, and faulty construction. Optimize your home and business for a long, satisfying, and secure peace of mind. Geotech Belize, ensuring quality in design and construction. Yes, big up my friend there, my teacher, Mr. Demi York, and the crew at Geotech. Good morning, folks. I want to say good morning to my beautiful wife at home. And I want to say, thank the Lord for another beautiful day, folks. Thank the Lord for another beautiful day that He allows us to be on the face of this earth. So many people are dying. So, we have to give thanks to be out here to have some fun. Folks, in a short while, I have somebody give all the prizes, the prizes, the riders categories. So in a short while. Well, folks, first of all, I want to say a big congratulations to our riders doing well internationally. We have here in Oklahoma, the Tulsa Tough, big up, young phenom Derek Chavaria, who won yesterday. And the day before, we have Javin Gonzalez, who blew the whole race to smithereens, folks. We want to give them a big round of applause. They are making the nation looking good. And we want to continue supporting them, give them words of encouragement. They definitely made a blast. We were at the shop, and when we watched the race the day before with Javin, we were screaming on the top of our voice, let's go. And then yesterday, I had a wedding to go, but I had to watch that finishing with young phenom Baby Chav, who won the preem of $500 US, about 3 laps to go, and still won the race. So Derek Chavaria in some great shape. We also want to big up Roque Matos out there in the DR. He won a stage yesterday, so big up. So our riders are looking good, folks. So big up all cyclists. Yes, a pleasant good morning to all, each and every one. Yes, my brother there, Richard Hughes. Good morning. Nigel Stewart there in Boston. Nigel Stewart Senior. Kevin Logan. The Stewart and number 2 family. Big up on yourself. I know once it's live, come on. Look, the first person said Nigel showing up. Nel Salinas, good morning. Big up Mr. Clarice Test coming there in California. Want to big up Miss Ethel Jenkins, Miss Rita Thompson and the entire crew. Stuart and number 2 family. Mr. James Sanchez, Ruben Rock, Ruben Martinez, Tracy and Derek out there in California. Miss Kirsten Siberanes, Deandre Adonis and the crew. The entire Alfred Parks Memorial family. the Honorable Minister Anthony Marla, Mr. Oswald Bowman, Mr. Kurt and Patrick Kelvin, Dolfo. I know you're tuning, Dolfo. Dolfo said, "Donors, I watch everything." So shout out at me. So Dolfo, good morning, Dolfo. I want to shout out to my entire family, all the cycling fans who tune in. Miss Lerner Jackson, you could see Greg right in the background. Miss Lerner Jackson, a big supporter of cycling, support the Lovell cycling team. Greg is out here this morning. Yes, folks, this is the Old Road Rumble. We'll bring it live into your living room. I'm not here with my my driver, but okay. So I have go to the front of the camera. So I have Nigel here to pick up the sponsors and give you the all the prizes for the race. So good morning, Nigel.
Morning, Miss Adi. Morning to the fans. First of all, I want to thank God for a nice, beautiful morning. The rain hold up a little bit. Yeah, I also want to thank God for all the cyclists who show up today. We have 40 registered riders so far, so it should be a nice showing. I want to give thanks to the sponsors to make this race possible, the Old Road Rumble, one of the first races organized by Stephen Robinson and myself. I'd like to give thanks to Mr. Andy Bennett, who is bringing the life to you guys this morning. I want to give thanks to Nikolai Alvarado from Belize Exotic Adventure and Nukche Cacao Adventure Park through the Boston Village. I also want to give thanks to Mr. Alvan Gillett. Again, I also want to give thanks to Mr. Marconi Leal Jr., Mr. Darren Leal from the Sand Hill Village Council for contributing as well. I also want to give thanks to you, Mr. Ardones, for coming out this morning to do the live for us. Also, just bear with me, please. Give thanks to Mr. Fitzgerald Palace Joseph also for contributing towards this event. Elephant Sons cycling team also contributing towards this event this morning. We have Mr. Santiago Castillo. Thanks as well, Mr. Troy Gab, the chairman of the Weekend Warriors, for giving something towards this as well. We will also like to say a huge shout out to Maze Pet Grooming as well for throwing in something towards the race. Thank you very much. Yes, Mr. D, so the race of 40 miles this morning. We expect a fast race because we got tailwind going up to Sand Hill now, and then we got some crosswinds through the old road, so we expect a nice fast race. We got a lot of station prizes along the way. We have at mile 6, at mile 5, sorry, at the Jane Husher House. We have at the Halova Bridge. We have at Los Lagos. We have at mile 12, the Sand Hill Junction, and many more through the old road now. So again, thank God. Hope for a nice safe race this morning for all the cyclists, and look forward to a nice one.
Yeah, thanks, Nige. Thanks, Nige. So I want to have make some of the riders give a few words about the riders competing out there in California. Good morning, Tyron. Tyron, I want you to say a few words about our boys who are doing an excellent job. Our guys who are out there in California, not California, Oklahoma, the tools are tough. So maybe I could say a huge shout out and what you think about these guys.
Good morning, everyone. So big congratulations to Jairvin Gonzalez on the first stage and Derek Chavarria on the second stage. Those guys are phenomenal. I've always told them, top 3 best in Belize, and obviously they continue to show that. They're representing G-Flow very well, making Mr. Glenn Flowers very proud. So as a sponsor, I'm pretty sure he's proud, and I'm pretty sure these young guys, they have a lot to accomplish in life when it comes to cycling, and they will get there. So hopefully they can bring home the third one, and just big congratulations to G-Flow, Mr. Glenn Flowers, and the William brothers that supported them also. So hopefully, like I said, they can bring it home and put Belize on the map again, because they've done that very well. So very proud of these guys.
Thank you, Mr. Tasha. Let me just get a quick word with the organizer of this event, Mr. Stephen Robinson. Stephen, just say a few words. Now, I say you are the organizer of this event, so I just want to say a few words to the fans.
Okay, we just want to say thank Thanks to everyone who come out today. It's always a pleasure, Mr. Donis, to be in this racing now. Yeah, it's a monthly thing that we want to always do, and so. Like I said, man, thanks to everyone who come out. We got beautiful nice weather, and thanks to you, Mr. Adonis, for always bringing action live.
Thank you, Stephen, the organizer of the event. Again, a few words with my co-host, D. Wade, who want to say big up. D, I want to say, what you think about those guys, everybody out the country performing well in cycling? Good morning.
Morning, Donis. Morning, world. Thank you guys for always supporting Andrew, doing his live stream and always sacrificing himself and his days to get out here and bring you guys live broadcasts. Appreciate the support always from myself and Andrew on As the Wheels Turn, and for supporting cycling as well. I'm here with my teammate Mark Steen, new member to the BZ Boys Cycling Club. Very excited to have Mark back. Mark was a top elite on Benny's. If you guys remember Benny's, he used to ride with them, but he's back in the Masters now. He's over 40. With that being said, Andrew, we are extremely proud of our Belizeans. Whenever the Belizeans represent internationally, we're always excited to support them here in Belize. And we had the privilege of being in the studios with two of the guys right now who are performing at a very high level. They are racing Tulsa Tough this weekend, and they are racing the Category 1-2. And they are dominating that race currently, that series. They're leading the overall Omnium, with Jiven Gonzalez taking a win the day before yesterday, the opening day, which was Friday, and then Derek Chavarria taking the win yesterday, both in impressive fashion, right? Also, not to forget, there's a master cyclist out as well, Roque Matos in Dominican Republic. I want to send him our well wishes as well. And I believe he's riding very strong with a 6th place finish on Friday. And yesterday he got 2nd overall. So Belizeans are doing big things, Andrew. That is always exciting for a very small country to be competing at that very high level. It's really encouraging. So with that being said, I'd like to encourage the young guys to continue working, because these men are definitely showing the way, and they should be role models. So when these young men come back, the younger cyclists, get with them, ask them questions, see if you can get a training ride with them, and hopefully you can be doing the same thing in a couple of years, right? With that being said, Andrew, it's going to be a hell of a race today. A lot of guys are showing up. May the best man win. Thanks to the organizers who brought this race together. I'm going to let my teammate introduce himself real quick and say thanks to his team.
Yeah, morning, so doing this. I want to say big up to BZ Boys, me and D Wade. It's been a while off the bike, but I'm getting there. So thanks.
So Mark, good luck. Good luck. So I'll move towards the start line. Start. I want to. Yeah, my morning, as I take my stroll, yes, morning, as I take my stroll towards the start line, folks. Thank you guys again for always tuning in. So, cycling in Belize, I'm here, always trying to bring it live into your living room. Once again, I want to big up Mr. Andy Bennett, bringing it live into your living room this morning, on this beautiful Sunday morning. Oh, my driver is not here, Rick is not here, but I want to big up Jose, the man for Chief. Yes, man, Earth. Yeah, man, Brandon. Yeah. Yes, man, Warren. Yeah, that's my driver for today, Jose. That's the Zoom, and that's my new driver for today, Jose. Sheikh, yeah. Yes, a pleasant good morning once again. Bigging up all guys internationally. Baby Chav, Derek Chavarria, Young Phenom, Javin Gonzalez, Silverback, and Roque Matos all out. Folks, feel free to share the live this morning. It's beautiful Sunday morning. We are officially in the hurricane season, no lot of rain. It's pretty hot this morning. A shower come down last night. Here we have the Chief, Mark Stain, D. Wade, Mike Mann, Fitzgerald Palace Joseph. We have Big Bob. We have Mr. Usher, Smokes, Katus.
I don't want no interview for you.
Big up them boy, big up Cars.
Huh?
Shout out to them boy.
Yeah, big up them boy. Good race yesterday. I watched them boy 2 days, man. Them boy they perform. Keep it up, Mr. Glenn with them boy. G Flow, they represent Belize all the time. Not even Justin and Corey to man. The man in Belize and big up the man there too. The man give a good show, you know. A lot of Belize and tune in. On the race and second boy, and I wish them best of luck today, and I hope they do good again today, no? Yesterday Justin crashed, but he alright now. But big up again by continue to put Belize on the map, King.
Thank you. Thank you.
We have 45 riders. We have a ride from Santino's San Casa Plaza right here. We're going through all the way up to the Old Northern Highway, go up to Alton Hall, swing back out, and finish at the junction of Old Northern Highway. We have 45 riders, we have 60 riders, and can't tell you the A riders. I'll tell you the A riders in a bit, but we have some station prize. So in the meanwhile, we have 17 station prize. Station prizes for the A are Jane Usher residents, the fire station, Elcas, Los Lagos, San Hill, and Nakchi, through the Old Northern Highway. All station price through the Old Northern Highway will be on the return. So you guys could get a little idea what part of station price they're there for the most part. Station price for the B, on top of the Halova Bridge, the fire station, San Hill Junction, Los Lagos, San Hill Station, Nakchi, and in front of Jack's residence. Station prices for C, are in front of Car Guys, bottom of the Halova Bridge, the fire station, Los Lagos, Nakchi, and Boston Village. Guys, we have 45 riders. All weekend rules are in effect. We are stay on the right-hand side at all time for the most part. Not the Northern Highway, that's one of the busiest highways there for the most part. Safety of the riders, that the best for the most part. We want the safety of the riders then, so we are stay on the right-hand side at all time. We have one lead escort as a police rider. Question?
Yeah, the station price will be per flag, by flag.
No, that's why they tell you your station price is supposed to listen to your station price for the most part. No. That's why they saw all the station price then. Because we have A, B, and C and so on, so we now have 3 flags for that thing for the most part. And only one guys that do it for the most part. But A station price, we have 6 B station price, and we have 5 C station prizes. Any other questions? We have 1 for the first female, we have a prize for the first female. Good? I never listen to the next other prizes, but first female prize we got. Any other questions, gentlemen, so we can start? The servicing, we have one other thing. The servicing through the old road, no vehicle will be permitted on the old road. Only cycle servicing will through the old road for the most part. Everybody good?
Yes, so there you heard from Mr. Crawford. There's the chief at the tender age of 69. I said 79, chief, 69, big chief.
Morning, everybody, and welcome to this beautiful race. And here we are again, old but not cold.
Okay, gentlemen, we are doing a small rollover to the bucket, and we are doing a rolling start from there. Everybody good?
That's Gian, right?
For the 2 A riders,
Huh?
6 A
Gian,
riders,
yeah, right.
6 riders. Cycle service and LFS.
There's Big Sam. Yep. Mr. Kano. The whole crowd for Elephant Son is out. Travis, who is Mr. Kanul, Roy, the whole crowd. There's Big Bad, Fitzgerald Palace, Joseph. Barney Brown is out. So they're off, folks. So they do a lead out and then the action starts. So I move towards my motorcycle. All right, we're off. Yes, folks, I'm with my new driver today. I want to big him up. Jose from Team Santinos, taking care of the Zoom Zoom today. So some 45 riders. This is the all road rumble race. Hell yeah, today. Want to big up Mr. Andy Bennett for bringing live into your living room, folks, on this beautiful Sunday morning. 3 categories, A, B, and C. We leave here, we head towards all the way up, turn Sun Hill right onto the old Mascal Road, head to Lucky Strike, and then back and finish at Sun Hill. Who will it be, folks? 3 categories, numerous station prize. Good morning, Miss Ethel Jenkins. Got what I got this morning? I got Ricola for my throat. So Fitzgerald Palace sitting at the back, riding for Team NRNs. We want to wish our guys well today again abroad, doing their thing. Javen Gonzalez, Derek Chavaria, they're in Oklahoma taking part in the Tulsa Tough. Also, we want to big up Roque Matos in the Dominican Republic. They are all winners in their event, so big kudos to these guys. Javen and Baby Chav are riding the 1-2. They're in Oklahoma, Tulsa Tough. Folks, the pace is already a blistering 30 miles an hour. The pace, some few riders just off the front. Two riders I can see a jersey of Elephant Sons. Not sure who the other jersey is. As soon as we clear this traffic, we'll bring you live, continue to bring you live action. Feel free to share the live this morning on this beautiful Sunday morning. Like I said, we want to give thanks and praises for another beautiful day. Folks, on Monday, we ask cyclists who can make it out. The service for our 2-time cross-country champion, Mr. Clinton Castillo, will take place at St. Joseph Church at 10 a.m. So we ask cyclists to come out in their jersey top with their bikes and let us give Mr. Clinton Castillo, and I believe in the record he's the youngest rider to win the cross country. He took on that race as a handicap in 1953. He was never caught by the elite riders. So let's give him a great send-off. He's a part of history in cycling. So folks, we are heading towards Brody's area. Just behind the main field of riders, so we're waiting reaching the open up for move up front. We're just behind the field of riders in today's Old Road Rumble. Yes, these guys are flying. They are doing some 35 miles an hour. Yes, 35 miles an hour. There's Warren Cowie and his beautiful machine. You can see Fitzgerald Joseph. You can see Urson Butler, former president of the Cycling Federation in this event. I can see Valan Sims, Darwin Lodge, the underdog, also taking part. I want to say good morning to Rick Castillo. Not here today, he's down south but he'd have been right here to give you live coverage, being my driver. Yes, folks, a pleasant good morning. Today will be wild, today will be crazy, today will be exciting. It will be absolutely amazing as these guys continue to make progress. The chairman, Troy Gab Jr. have a flat, so I already have a mechanical as we move up. I can see Jody Williams also taking part in this event. The guys stretch out like stretch me guts. The pace is still some blistering 30 miles an hour. Once again, bigging up my driver Hussein, making sure I keep safe. This is his first time Hussein doing this, so give kudos to this gentleman. Folks, the race have been scattered all over the tarmac. Look at riders as they scatter. We move up to the front of the race. Passing riders still at the back there. We see Warren Cole, we see Valance Sims, we see Jody. As we go along, there's Fitzgerald Palace, Joseph, Sean Duncan. Look at riders as they scatter all over the tarmac. The speed is some blistering 30 miles an hour, folks. You can see Mr. Andy Bennett. There's Big Bob Gabriel. Some 45 riders taking part this morning. Look at the speed. Watch the riders as they scatter all over the tarmac. A serious crosswind. So driving the pace, it's Master Canul from Elephant Sons. Canul driving the pace. We have Smokes Gladden. We have Charles Leslie also ride for Elephant Sons. We have D. Wade. We have Danny Cano. We have Brandon Catus. We have Philip Leslie. We have Gregory Lovell. Big Sam Vicio, Alvan Gillett, Kid Granell. You have the Mike Man moving up, Barney Brown moving up. There's Mark Stain, there's Hubert Johnson, Kaya Catus, the only young lady in this event. We can see Mr. Rice. Driving the pace, the first station prize here at Car Guys, and it seems that it's Charles Leslie Jr. getting that prize. We're making up the way up the beautiful Halover Bridge, and it's Charles Leslie on the front. Charles Leslie just behind. We can see D. Wade, Daniel Cano, Philip Leslie, Barney Brown. We are over the beautiful bridge. There is the Caribbean Sea. Here comes the Mike Man, here comes Kaya Catus, Greg Lovell out of his saddle. We move up in our cars, no ruction and destruction this morning, so we yeah, this Lee wrong about tricky, so we don't want to come into it, right? Yeah. So make a way wrong the wrong about. 3 riders also up front. 3 riders up front. And guess who's there? Kaya Catus is there. 3 riders. Stephen Jerkins, aka the Mike Man, Greg Lovell, and Kaya Catus. Stephen Jerkins rides for Stinners. Gregory Lovell rides for Lovell Cycling, and Kaya Catus rides for Running Rebels. The pace is some blistering 32 miles an hour. Yes, some 32 miles an hour as Greg Lovell drive the pace heading towards Jane Usher Boulevard, where I'm in Jane Usher residence here at mile 6. And Greg got that prize. A small gap to the main field of riders. It's Stephen Jerkins, aka the Mike Man, being followed by Kaya Catus back on her bike, and it's Greg Lovell. Greg Lovell in a TT tuck position. Greg Lovell, the pedal like, you know, the race will finish at Ladyville. He looks back. He's calling the riders, folks, as we head somewhere around mile 6 here on the Philip Gosen Highway. We make our way all the way up to Sand Hill. We make a right at the Sand Hill Junction. We make our way to Lucky Stripe. I believe we'll have some drop-in signals, so folks, so we'll have to be patient. Be very patient when we go through the old Maskell Road. We might lose signal, but nevertheless, it's been recorded and will be uploaded to YouTube. How is the audio, folks? How is the audio? Tell me, how is the audio? Good morning, Mr. Steve Bradley. Give me a little thumbs up if the audio is good. Last week I had a little issue with the YouTube channel. The mic wasn't working good, so I hope this time I changed it, so I hope it worked good. Yeah, just give me a little thumbs up if the audio is good. Say it's great. Thank you. Good morning, Marlene Esquiliano, always tuning in. I hope your faith is continuing to train hard. Folks, still up front we have Greg Lovell, Kaya Catus, a small gap to Mike Man, and here comes the big diesel, Big Sam Vicio, riding for Team Santinos, blazing a trail, doing some 30 miles an hour. Yes, Big Sam being followed by D. Wade, followed by Daniel Cano, followed by Philip Leslie. Here comes Brandon Catus. We have Greville Young. Mark Steen. This is Radel Redon. It's a ton. George Abraham Jr. is out. There's Stephen Jergison. And the front now, it's Daniel Cano, Greg Lovell, and Big Sam Vicio. Folks, this is the Old Road Rumble. Sunday race. Weekend Warriors. You have Anthony Tun. We're heading towards Ladyville. Flying past, it's Filton Butler. Here goes Greg Lovell in hot pursuit of Filton Butler. Folks, the live is brought to you by Mr. Andy Bennett on this beautiful Sunday morning. This is wild, this is crazy, this is exciting. It's absolutely amazing as these guys plow the tarmac. Two riders up front, it's Greg Lovell and Filton Butler. Greg Lovell rides for Lovell Cycling, and Filton Butler rides for Team Butler. Folks, once again, big shout out to all cyclists doing well internationally. As you all know, Javen Gonzalez and young Derek Chavaria both won 2 races there in Tulsa Tough in Oklahoma. Javen outsprinted the riders on Friday and yesterday, Saturday. Young Derek Chavaria outsprinted the field again. He was in a break. He won the $500 Preem about 2 laps before the finish, or 3 laps before the finish, and still managed to win the race. Outsprinted out a ex-professional rider. So kudos to those guys. I think Javen is wearing the leader's jersey. In that car, here comes Big Bob Gabriel. Also want to big up Roque Matos there in the DR, the Dominican Republic, doing his thing. Good morning to Judge Abraham Senior. I know he's watching. I know the man want to come back by bike. But take your time, George. You will heal. Good morning, Miss Vic. Thank you guys for always supporting cycling. George gives so much to cycling. Here comes Brandon Catoos. Curtis Argas Senior, big up yourself. Brandon Catoos on the front, followed by Big Sam Vicio. Miss Cynthia Lozano waving at the camera early morning. Folks, we must stop in a roadside diner and get some delicious food. Riders stretch out like stretch me guts, as the pace is some blistering 28 miles an hour. And this beautiful Sunday morning, there's the chief, the oldest man in the peloton, chief at the tender age of 69, still riding. You hear that, chief, 69, and the ride, the speed jump up to about 35 miles an hour. He's still there. There's Urson Butler, Fitzgerald Palace Joseph, Jody Williams. Where did you buy for Wasani again? No, did you want to ride? Huh? Yeah, what hill again? Emerald Hill, yeah, alright, thanks. Yeah, alright, thank you. Yeah, folks, so we make our way back to the back of the field. We still see Valance Sims, we still see Roque Matos. It seems that all the riders are still intact. I think the only person that had Tri-Gab Junior, he had that mechanical, a flat early in the race, somewhere around the Biltmore areas there. I want to big up my driver again, Mr. Jose. Good morning, Mr. Kevin Logan. Like I tell you, the zoom the purr. I want to shout out Rick Castillo, not here with me today. Always, once he was in the city, he will be right here taking care of me on this zoom. So we are just in front of the race. We are somewhere in the Ladyville area, heading towards Lards Bank area. The pack all intact. Big Sam Vici on the front. We can see Barney Brown. We can see Emery Gill. We can see D Wade. We can see Gian Lovell. There's an attack again by Greg Lovell. Greg Lovell look like ants in their pants. Greg Lovell and the attack again. Greg Lovell of Lovell Cycling is on the attack again. Greg Lovell is in a roll. And in hot pursuit, Barney Brown and D Wade in hot pursuit of Greg Lovell. Oh, there was a prize. That's the reason why Greg Lovell sprint for all the prize, but I'm not sure if all the prize there. Yeah. There's Mr. Arthurs. Good morning, Mr. Arthurs. Greg Lovell sprinted out for the prize. as we're about to pass the Large Bank intersection. It's Albrecht level out front. We can see Hubert Brother J. Johnson in hot pursuit along with D. Wade, Barney Brown, Jan Lovell, Brandon Catus, Big Sam Vicio. Kaya Catus is here, Emery Gill is here, Alvan Gillett. George Abraham Jr.'s fly past us just now. There's Fitzgerald Palace Joseph. There's Andy Bennett. Folks, a pleasant good morning. This is the old world rumble, folks. It's been rumbling since morning, yes. It's been rumbling. Look at riders as they're scattered all over the tarmac, folks. There is Kayaka 2, who's been followed by Mr. Tasha, D. Wade, and we move up to the Tech de la Course, the front of the race, where some 10 riders, we can see Brandon Catus on the front, driving the pace, some 28 miles an hour, being followed by Mike Mann, Big Sam, Big Bob Gabriel. We can see Emery Gill, we can see Alvan Gillett, we can see Greg Lovell, we can see George Abraham Jr., Big Sam Vicio, as D. Wade, Kaya Catus, and Tasha closes the gap, folks. What an exciting day. Brandon Catus just out front. I hope nobody run on that big vehicle in front of them. Watch the guys fly, that then they look for run-down vehicles up on the road. Brandon Catus driving the pace at some 29 miles an hour. Brandon Catus, a small gap. There is Big Bob Gabriel. Bob Gabriel looking back. There's a split in the field. And guess what, folks? Kaya Catus, the only female in this event, is in this first group. So big kudos to Kaya Catus. Yes, then guys, they run down one big trailer with something on the back of it. But Brandon Catus has a small gap of about a few seconds. Brandon Catus flying up the tarmac. We are somewhere around mile 12 here on the George Price Highway on this beautiful Sunday morning, folks. This is the Old Road Rumble. We want to big up Mr. Andy Bennett for bringing it live into your living room. We want to big up. Yeah, make you try pass. Brandon Catus about to catch up. Brandon Catus is flying. He's about to catch up this oversized vehicle carrying there's a prize. Yeah, Brandon Catus is carrying a huge machine there. And Brandon Catus, this might be interesting. This might be interesting. Look at Brandon Catus' face. This might be interesting. It's no fault of Brandon Catus, but Brandon Catus is about to run down a huge vehicle. There is the loader with a what do you call that? Excavator. Yes, but I think Brandon want to catch an excavator there for operator excavator. What Brandon do? Brandon say go all front the excavator just up front, because it's smoke from the from the pipes of the low boy. We call it low boy, trying to outpace Brandon Catus. Brandon Catus want to jump on an excavator. Brandon Catus riding for Running Rebels as he continue to purr on the highway, folks, on this beautiful Sunday morning. I want to big up my driver, Mr. Jose from Team Santinos, keeping me safe on this beautiful Sunday morning and the Zoom Zoom. We can see one rider trying to bridge cross, That seems that it's Philip Leslie. Let me see if it's Philip Leslie from SPD, but Brandon Catus blazing a trail. We passed, yes, mile 12. That's the sign, mile 12 here on the Philip Golson Highway. As Brandon Catus right away, here comes Philip Leslie in hot pursuit. We can see Mark Steen and the entire field of riders as they spread all over the highway. Stay to the right, guys. Stay to the right. Stay to the right. Stay to the right. Stay to the right. It's dangerous over there. Stay to the right. Traffic the car. And Big Will in hot pursuit. Who is on big wheel? It's no other than the chief, big Mr. Willissy, capturing chief from Kenya across, and we can see Gravel Young hot on the wheel of chief as they close the gap. Big wheel close the gap. Big wheel, Monstein. That's the chief and Big Will. The man gonna look at the expression on his face. Big Will. And there's the chief at the tender age of 69. Chief doing awesome as he closes the gap to this young rider, Philip Leslie. The chief. Big up the chief. Chief Santinos. Good morning, Lenny G. Good morning, Lenny G. Here you're the agent for Jiven and Baby Chav. Yes, folks. Yes, again, we want to big up those guys out there. Jiven Gonzalez, Young Phenom, Baby Chav, doing awesome, winning. Both of them won a race there in Oklahoma at the Tulsa Tough in the 1-2 category. And we want to big up Roque Matos there in the Dominican Republic. Yes, Miss Jamira Nicholas. Big Sam is right here. No worries. There is Big Sam. There's your boo. Big Sam Vicio. Very humble gentleman. Very strong. The one right up front, the Brandon Catoos, and almost entire field is trying to make it back. Brandon Catoos on the pace. Up front, he has about a few seconds lead. So we move up. I guess Brandon Catoos want to pass the house first. Want to say good morning to his beautiful wife, Miss Janine Catoos. As you know, Janine is taking her treatment for her cancer, and we wish her all the best. There's Brandon Catoos, and he's looking good. Even a little wave of the hand, saying he feels good. Brandon Catoos as we make our way towards the Boom Junction, so we're not far from Brandon Catoos' house. Want to show to all the crew, Mr. Charles Mosiah and the crew there at the Lamar Park there in California. The crew there in Brooklyn, Oswald Bowman and the whole crew. Crew there in Houston. Roger Brandt, Clarice Toon and the crowd. Mr. Catoos there in Miami. The crew in the Cayman Islands. Folks are split. Look at it, the guys fly past a bump as they're about to make contact with Brandon Catoos. It's Greg Lovell. Greg Lovell being followed by Emery Gill, being followed by Charles Leslie Jr., D. Wade, Big Bob Gabriel, Philton Butler, Anthony Toon, Alex Pratt, as about to catch Brandon Catoos. Here comes Charles Leslie Jr. have made contact with Brandon Catoos. Charles Leslie riding good. Want to shout out John DeLong and the whole crew there. So two riders out front, Brandon Catoos and Charles Leslie. Here comes Greg Lovell. Here comes Emery Gill. Two riders from Running Rubbles out front. Emery Gill have joined the group of riders. We can see Bob Gabriel. We can see riders stretch all over the tarmac. We can see the group just behind as we pass in front of the Catoos residence here on the Philip Golson Highway on this beautiful Sunday morning. Again, Brandon Catoos. Here comes Bob Gabriel. Bob Gabriel have made the cross. Big up Mr. Andy Bennett for bringing the live into your living room on this beautiful Sunday morning, folks. Remember, I tell you, once we reach through the old Masca Road, we might have some drop in signal, so just have to bear. But like I mentioned, the race is being recorded, so you can watch the whole thing on the YouTube channel as the wheel turns. Folks, remember every Thursday night to tune in as the wheel turns, as we recap races and discuss about upcoming events. Last week Thursday we had a little discussion with our two riders who are doing awesome outside. Young Fina and Baby Chav and Javen Gonzalez. As we speak, Bob Gabriel on the attack. Bob Gabriel on the attack. He's been marked by Emery Gill. Bob Gabriel rides for SPD on the attack. Been followed by Emery Gill, rides for Running Rebels, folks. As we are somewhere around mile 14, so on the Philip Wilson Highway. Two riders out front. Bob driving it. Young Emery Gill looking back. Riders scattered all over the tarmac, ruction and destruction this morning, folks. The whole race have been blown to smithereens. And let me have a little drink of Ricola. Thank you, Miss Ethel Jenkins, for stacking me up on my Ricola. Yes, folks, this is the old road rumble. And we have two riders up front. Bob Gabriel driving some 28 miles an hour, being followed by Emery Gill. The two lead riders, a small gap. We can see a rider in between trying to bridge across. It seems there's a rider from Lovell Cycling. But two riders are breaking clear. We have Bob Gabriel and Emery Gill. Bob Gabriel rides for SPD and Emery Gill rides for Running Rebels. Yes, Miss Ethel, Ricola. I want to shout out the crew there in Chicago. And their donors. We have Sean and the whole crowd. Arlen Kettle, Mr. Catus, Rock Nation, Candice and Guy. We have Miss Kirsten Sabranes there in Long Island. As Bob driving the pace, asking for no help. Bob still doing some 28 miles, being followed by Emery Gill as we are getting closer and closer to the Sand Hill cutoff. It's Bob Gabriel on the move along with Emery Gill. Very impressive young Emery Gill doing his thing. Yes, Marlene Esquiliano, I hope young Faith is continuing to train. Remember, a nice race coming up. She can take part. They have newcomers who big up Mr. Ruben Martinez and Miss Dan from Dan Catering. We will have a quick race there in Belmopan, and we'll start for the youngest, for the newcomers, all the way to the elites. So we ask the young ladies, get ready, sign up for this event. It will be a beautiful event. We'll be covering it live into your living room. We'll cover all the races. So it'll be a quick race in Belmopan in August. We'll give you more details. Folks, again, I want to pick up my driver, Mr. Jose, taking care of me this morning. And it's still Bob Gabriel and Emery Gill blazing a trail as we make our way towards the Sand Hill Masca Road intersection. We are somewhere around mile 16 as the two riders continue to open the gap. Yeah. You do good, man. You do good. You understand it? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, for the crowd, yeah. So I want to big up Jose, a man doing an awesome job as we await the main field of riders. You see the two riders riding off in the distance, and here comes the main field. Here comes the main field of riders. We can see up front we have Gian Lovell being followed by Jody Williams. We have Stephen Robinson. We have Smokes Gladden. We have Mr. Daniel Cano. We have Kaya Catus. See Brandon Catus behind his sister. And here goes a big powerhouse for Elephant Sons. That's Charles Leslie Jr. I want to shout up Charles Leslie Sr. there in Benke, tuning in. John DeLang and Patrick Rains there in North Carolina, wherever you guys are, tuning in. I remember the name of Patrick Wayne's wife, but she always tune in. It's Kaya Katus. The only young lady in this event, and she's up front with the guys. And there's the entire riders and spread out over the tarmac because of the crosswind. They spread all over the tarmac. And the official asked them to keep on the right hand side of the road. The road is not closed. Here comes D-Wade closing the gap to Gravel Young. Medina like one headwind. I could feel a heavy headwind. This guy's a pace about 24 miles an hour. Greg Love, Gravel Young on the pace right for Team Guns. Good morning, Mr. Guns and Uncle Ray. Have no fear, Uncle Ray. As we continue to make our way towards Sand Hill intersection, two riders still out front. The gap have been pried open as these riders seems that they don't want to cooperate. And this beautiful Sunday morning, folks, the live is brought to you by Mr. Andy Bennett. Thank you for bringing live into the living room of the fans. Here comes Charles Leslie Jr. rides for Elephant Sons, and followed by Smokes Gladden ride for SPD. Kaya Katus. Nobody come out Kaya Katus. Well, you know the fans want or mess up them guys because they have a young lady the pace. Kaya Katus. Closing the gap to Charles Leslie. Kaya Katus closing the gap to Charles Leslie, and Smokes Glen Kaya Katus have bridged the gap. And all the guys sit on the wheel of Kaya Katus as she bridges that gap, folks. Some 45 riders started this morning on this beautiful Sunday morning. Happy birthday to everybody who's celebrating birthday this week. Here comes Valance Sims on the attack. He's been marked by Steven Jurgensen, aka the Mike Man. And again, it's Kaya Katus on the front. Kaya Katus again on the front. Kudos to Kaya Katus. Driving the pace, trying to close back the gap. Kaya Katus, Rolling Rebels looking good. And just imagine, Brandon Katus behind Kaya. And it's still Kaya Katus, being followed by Smokes Gladden. We have three riders. We have Valance Sims. We have Gian Lovell. And we have Jody Williams. And Kaya Katus closing the gap all alone. She's still on the pace. It's all Kaya Katus on the pace as she closed the gap to the three riders. Kaya Katus about to make contact. And we have all alone, we have Steven Jurgensen rides for Stinners trying to close that gap. But Bob Gabriel and Wayne is riding away. Emery Gill. This is Steven Jurgensen passing the checkpoint here in Sand Hill. Steven Jurgensen, we are fast approaching the intersection. And here comes Jody Williams trying to close the gap. Jody Williams ride for team, I'm not sure who he ride for. The last time line up in the jersey of M&M's, but Marie Sharp, he probably ride for Marie Sharp. Way around the corner. Yeah, make it go. So we move up to the front of the race. We move up to the course, the front of the race, where Bob Gabriel and Emery Grill have blown the whole race to smithereens, folks. So we are fast approaching the Sand Hill intersection, and we make a right turn, a 90 degrees turn on the old Mascal Road. We head up to Lucky Strike. There's the Morales. My name is Mr. Morales. We are about to make contact with the two lead riders, folks. And this beautiful Sunday morning, this is the Old Road Rumble. We are about to reach on the Old Road, and we have made contact with the two lead riders, Emery Gill and Bob Gabriel, the two riders leading the charge as we make our way. We make a right onto the Old Mascal Road. Two riders have blown the whole race to smithereens. They have caused ruction and destruction. As we make a right turn, we are officially on the Old Mascal Road. So folks, remember, if we lose signal, just be patient. But the whole race is being recorded, so we upload to YouTube. Just checking if the audio is still good. Yep. Good morning again, Nigel Stewart Senior. I know you were screaming yesterday when you seen the guys in 2 days. We had a group of guys at the bike shop, and the first day when Jiven won, I did a little recording. Everybody was screaming out, and he won in commanding style. Yes, good morning all you cycling fans wherever you are. We know we have fans in Switzerland, we have fans in Japan, we have fans in Sweden, the UK, Spain, Mexico, Guatemala, the entire Caribbean. As you know, coming up this year, Belize will hold the Caribbean Championship for U23 and Elite. Folks, that will be a beautiful event. I'm not sure the courses, what the course is so far, but next month we host, or the Cycling Federation hosts the All Road Championship in June in all categories, in the time trial and in the road race. I think the time trial will be held on the Boom Road, and the road race for the elite, it starts at Rolling Creek, head up the George Price Highway, turn on the Mountain Pine Ridge Road, make all the way through the villages, come out by the and the George Price Highway there, somewhere around the Ministry of Works, head back to Rolling Creek, turn back and head back to Cayo and do the cross country road. You go through the Lomalus Boulevard and then head back and finish in Rolling Creek. So somewhere around 100 miles of racing for the elites. The junior will do one lap. They will start in Rolling Creek, head the same direction through the Mountain Pine Ridge Road, and then head back to Rolling Creek where it's finished. I'm not sure of the female category, but those are the course for the All Road Championship coming up, and we'll keep you updated on the Caribbean Road Championship coming up, where all the Caribbean nations will be on our soil to compete. We yet to get the names of the our riders taking part, representing our country of Belize. I want to say good morning to Mr. Glenn Flowers, the president of the Cycling Federation. I always want to say big up to the crew there that is in Trinidad and Tobago. We have two athletes. We have young Chelsea Gillett, female, and we have young Christopher Waite, male, taking part in a training program. We also have Giovanni Lovell and Mr. Everett Matut Senior in coaching. I think they are taking a course in coaching, so big up on yourself. Shout out the Legions of Los Angeles. You know, they are taking part also in the Tulsa Tough, and the Miami Blazers. Folks, we are still here with the two riders as they continue to make their way through the Old Mascal Road. We head all the way to Lucky Stripe. We're not sure about we lose signal. So we are slow and we are wait for the crew. Yeah. Huh? No, wait right there. Take on the stretch. Again, that's my driver. That's a beautiful machine, Mr. Hussein. And like always, Mr. Banks is riding with us. We can see the guys coming in distance. There they come. So there's service personnel. We can see riders. I see Brandon Catus. I can see Big Sam Vicio. I can see Anthony Tun. I can see D Wade. I can see Philip Leslie. And these guys are not going out, and then the entire field at the back. As the riders, they make them pass us. Folks, this is the old road rumble Sunday race. I want to big up Mr. Stephen Robinson, the organizer. There's the service crew. Yes, I. And guys, they're all over the tarmac, so it's kind of hard for you to pass. This road is very narrow, and the riders have occupied the entire road, so it's tough for us to pass and go up front. We're just behind the main field of riders. You can see Valentin sitting at the back, along with you see Fitzgerald Palace Joseph. You can see Kaya Catus, see Jody Williams. We move up, we see riders scattered all over the tarmac, folks. A beautiful morning here on the George Price Highway. I mean, on the Maskell Road. You see, this is Philip Leslie, and we can see Greg Lovell trying to bridge across. There's Philip Leslie, he rides for SPD. As we move up, we see Greg Lovell. I've made contact with Greg Lovell all alone as he continued to try to make it up to the leaders. In the distance we can see the field is being, the charge is being done by, I believe that's Big Sam Vicio on the PS. Stay right there for a little bit. Yeah, it's Greg Lovell, and we can see the main field of riders making their way. I can see Big Sam Vicio in hot pursuit. They have almost caught up to Philip Leslie. Here comes Warren Coway, D Wade, and Tyron Tasha. There's Warren Coway, a master rider, followed by D Wade, followed by three riders. It's all Warren Coway, D Wade, and Tyron Tasha closing the gap to Greg Lovell. And we can see the field at the back. We can see Mike Mann, Stephen Jurgensen trying to close the gap. But three riders is still all Warren Coway, bridging the gap all alone. Here comes Tyron Tasha. As they're about to bridge, the three riders are about to bridge to Greg Lovell. This is the second group on the road, the second group Here comes the main field of riders at the back. Kayakatu still in the mix. I can see her still in the mix. And it's Steven Jurgensen, aka the Mike Man, leading the charge as they're about. Mike Man driving the pace. Look at the expression on his face. Mike Man being followed by Big Sam Vicio, followed by Smokes Gladden, Anthony Tun. We can see Brother J. We can see Brandon Catus. We can see Valan Sims, Big Sam. Big watch it. And now Big Sam out. They have caught the riders with the Warren Coway, D Wade and Tasha, and now Big Sam Vicio. Big Sam, man in Father Links out there in New York. Big up yourself. We are through the Old Mascal Road. We still have service, folks. We still have service so far, and it's Big Sam blazing a trail. Big Sam, the big diesel rider. I see. Crank up that gear. The lead riders are now in sight. They have flown the coop. They have blown the whole race to smithereens. They have scattered riders all over the tarmac. As Big Sam continues to press on, he has a small gap of about 20 bicycle lengths and the main field of riders, Big Sam Vicio. I know his wifey is very proud of him. And we're looking back, we can see it's Gravel Young on the charge. Some riders have definitely been attached. It's not the whole 45 riders. And it's Gravel Young rides for Team Guns, been marked by John Lovell rides for Team Lovell. Valan Sims rides for SPD. Brandon Catus rides for Running Rebels. We can see Smokes Glen. We can see D Wade. We can see Anthony Tun. We can see Kaya Catus still in the mix. Kaya Catus still in the mix. As Brandon Catus bridge up, there's Gerson. Brandon Catus on the front. Brandon Catus on the front. Folks, the live is brought to you by Mr. Andy Bennett. Big up Mr. Andy Bennett for bringing the live into your living room. And this beautiful Sunday morning so far, we still have signal. That's awesome that we still have signal back on the front. We have Gian Lovell rides for Lovell Cycling. Folks, remember, feel free to share the live on this beautiful Sunday morning. This is a nice rolling road. It's very narrow. I want to pick up the organizers for this race. So we move up back to the front of the race, folks. We move up. We leave the field behind. We move up back. We're about to catch up to Big Sam Vicio. There's Big Sam Vicio, and we move up to the front of the race where two riders are blocking clear. We have Big Bob Gabriel and we have Emery Gill. Bob Gabriel rides for SPD, and we have Emery Gill rides for Running Rebels. They are nowhere in sight. They have definitely blown the whole race to smithereens. There they are. We are about to make contact in a short while with the two lead riders who continue to make progress on the Old Mascal Road. This is the Old Road Rumble. We want to big up the Honorable Marconi Leal Jr. He represents this area. Big up, good morning to the entire crew. Yes, we have made contact with the lead riders. Bob Gabriel and Emery Gill continue to make their way through the Old Mascal Road. This is a beautiful road. You can see mango tree full up of mango, coconut tree full up of coconut. You have to come live through here, man. It's a living. Signal gone out. So I'm still here with the riders. The signal have dropped, but I'm still here with the riders. Still here with the two riders, Bob Gabriel and Emery Gill. As we make our way through the old Mascal Road. As the two riders make their way towards the cutoff. Okay, come on back. So we lost signal for a short while here, but it's back up. So just remember when we return, we'll lose some signal again. For a short while, we are here with the two lead riders, Bob Gabriel and Emery Gill. We can see the riders in the distance, so it seems that they have closed the gap a bit. They have closed the gap a bit as we continue to make our way through the old Mascal Road. This is the Old Road Rumble. Live has been brought to you by Mr. Andy Bennett. Folks, the whole race have been blown to smithereens as Bob Gabriel and Emery Gill, the two riders, blazing a trail. Doing some 25 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour. Folks, I did mention that the live and drop through here, but still staying with the riders. We are fast approaching the Lucky Strike area. A pleasant good morning to all you cycling fans, wherever you are in Belize and across the world. Bob and Emery Gill getting some service. I will have a little drink of Ricola. Bob Gabriel and Emery Gill, the two riders leading the charge. Bob Gabriel on the pace, doing some 25 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour as we make our way through the old Mascal Road. We have lost service for a while. Let's see if we'll come up back. Still trying to reconnect to the internet, but at least it's been recorded, and so when you upload to YouTube you will get the entire race. Still Emery Gill on the front, followed by Bob Gabriel. Turn the camera, no one in sight. Big up Mr. Andy Bennett. Big up Mr. Andy Bennett, bringing it live into your living room. I want to big up my driver Jose from Team Santinos. Two riders up front. 25 seconds. 25 seconds and 55 to the main pack. 25 seconds to the second group on the road and 55 to the next group behind. Folks, this is the All Road Rumble race. All Road Rumble. One rider bridging across, that's Big Sam Vicio. Big Sam Vicio all alone. Now we could see two other riders, Big Sam Vicio and two other riders. I can see Jersey running Rebels. Not sure who that rider is, if this is Brandon Catus. But we have the two lead riders up front, Bob Gabriel and Emery Gill. So as the two riders ride off, we can see a group of about 3 riders coming. Yeah. So we have 3 riders. We have 3 riders. We have Big Sam Vicio, Alvan Gillett, and Brandon Catus in hot pursuit. These 3 riders can make it cross. They are just 25 seconds behind. They are just 25 seconds behind the 2 lead riders, Brandon Catus on the front. So both rider Brandon Catus are right up there in the likes of Emery Gill. We have Big Sam Vicio and we have Alvan Gillett rides for SPD. Big Sam Vicio rides for Team Santinos and Brandon Catus rides for Running Rebels. And we can see 2 lead riders just in front. There's the 2 riders just in front. And this beautiful Sunday morning, folks, we want to big up Mr. Andy Bennett, bringing it live into your living room. What a race, what a race. This is wild, this is crazy, this is exciting, this is absolutely amazing as we make our way this on this beautiful Sunday morning. We are officially in hurricane season. We can see some rain clouds in the distance as Big Sam been followed by Alvan Gillett and Brandon Catus. No worry, folks, all I know watch it live tonight. By tonight it will be uploaded to YouTube as a return, so when I definitely could see the entire race. All the signal will drop, all the people on Facebook Live, the signal will drop, it will be uploaded, so you can watch the entire race on YouTube. So I'm recording it because I know when I have drop through this, and we have very well drop through this road here, so I know when we return back we have some drop again. It's up live again as we head towards Lucky Strike. We have let me update you, we have 2 riders up front. We have Bob Gabriel and Emery Gill up front. Bob Gabriel rides for SPD and Emery Gill rides for Running Rebels. Just some 20 seconds behind, we can see the riders right in the distance. That's Brandon Catus rides for Running Rebels, Big Sam Vicio rides for Team Santinos, and Alvan Gillett ride for SPD, trying to make contact. Yes, Mr. Bovel, yeah, Mr. Bovel, bye. On a nice ride. Yes, Big Sam Vicio on the pace. Laurie Nigel, I know that you are definitely wait for that YouTube to upload tonight, so you can watch the entire race as it's unfold before your very eyes, folks. Two riders up front. We have Big Bob Gabriel and Emery Gill leading the race. In hot pursuit, we have three riders: Big Sam Vicio, Brandon Catus, and Alvan Gillett trying to make contact. Alvan looking to get the touch. As the guys can see their prey in the distance. Brandon Catus won't put in a lot of work because he has his rider there. So if Brandon Catus make it over, it will be two riders from Running Rebels. Good morning, Miss Beverly Price. I want to say a good morning to my beautiful wife at home too. I had funeral yesterday and I had wedding last night, so had a few drinks, not too high. Still able to make it out this morning. So folks, as we fast approach the turning point, we have three riders in hot pursuit. The two riders just up front, can see them just going around the corner. Alvan Gillett been detached. Alvan Gillett no longer able to stay with the hard pacing of Big Sam Vicio, the Diesel, along with Brandon Catus. So two riders trying to go across. Yes, I want to say rest in peace, Mr. Raymond Belgrave Jr. Attended the service, had a nice service last week. Wednesday, we laid our brother to rest too, Mr. Emil Figueroa. Made my way to San Ignacio, had a beautiful service. Listened to the eulogy, realized he was a very, very awesome individual, also full of love for his family and fellow human. And Monday we will lay Mr. Clinton Castillo, two-time cross country champion, to rest. As you know, Mr. Clinton Castillo won the only handicap race. He was a 16-year-old kid going at St. John's College, I believe, and that's what I get. And the elite riders gave him a 30 minutes lead, and they never caught him. They caught the rest of junior riders. I think John Shandong was one of those riders. They never caught him, and he won that race in 1953. Then he went on to win in 1967 again. So he's a two-time cross-country champion, and in history he's the youngest rider. Some people may try say no, he's not the youngest rider, but he rode from Belize City to San Ignacio and back, so he is the youngest rider. Second young rider is Lindy Gillett. He won that at the age of 18. Folks, as we make our way closer and closer, we are close to the turning point. Two riders in hot pursuit, Brandon Catus and Big Sam Vicio. Big Sam Vicio doing some 30 miles an hour, folks. You can see the two riders. It's definitely not, that's only about 12 seconds or so. Big Sam Vicio fixated on his riders up front. Big Sam Vicio driving the pace, being followed by Brandon Catus. They have lost. Alvan Gillett not able to stay on the wheel. He have been blown to smithereens. He was left behind. As we see the two lead riders just up front, these guys are about to make contact. The gap is closing. It's getting closer and closer. As we make our way towards the turning point, it's Brandon Catus and Big Sam Vicio. There's the turning point. Yes, it's only a few seconds. It's only a few seconds, folks. As Bob Gabriel making our turn. This is a turn. I'm waiting a little bit there. So there is the flagman. Yeah. We're here at the halfway point in Lucky Strike. Here comes Alvan Gillett. Alvan Gillett making his way. There's Alvangelit as he make his way. We can see Mike Mann, Stephen Jurgensen, and the entire field. You can see Warren Cowie, D. Wade, Greg Lovell, Kaya Katus, Rydell Renault, Philip Leslie, Mark Steen, Kid Graniel, Smokes Glenn, Hubert Johnson, Big Will, Chief, Filton Butler, Fitzgerald Palace, Joseph, Stephen Mwene, Mr. Kanul, Daniel Kano, and Bingo. Yeah, back on the motorcycle with my driver, Mr. Jose, as we make our way back. Folks, remember we are lose signal again, so be patient. Something with smokes. So we're about to make contact with the main field of riders, folks. This beautiful Sunday morning. This Zoom Zoom Lipper, Mr. Kevin Logan. Thank you again, Mr. Kevin Logan, for this beautiful machine, very reliable. But I'm looking back for his teammate in the likes of Smokes Glenn, who had a mechanical just now, sitting behind the main field of riders. There are still about 25 riders in this group. Alvangelit was caught, so he's in this group. Riders trying to break away. Here you have Philip Leslie, you have Gian Lovell. The whole race will blow to smithereens now as riders have been gapped. We can see Gian Lovell on the front, rides for Lovell Cycling, along with Philip Leslie. Here comes Charles Leslie and Gregory Lovell. You can see Kid Garnell, we can see the Mike Man, an attack by Greg Lovell as they're about to bridge gap to these riders. Philip Leslie and Gian Lovell. Here we see the service crews giving the riders service. So two Lovell is here, Gian and Greg Lovell in this group. You can see Philip Leslie. Folks once again shouting up our riders doing well out there. I know Miss Jennifer Kanaki and the whole Georgeville community, the whole yes, Georgeville, the G-Flow camp as I call it, jumping up for joy as their riders doing well internationally. Folks, the live has been brought to you by Mr. Andy Bennett as Greg Lovell attacking. He's been joined by Philip Leslie. A small gap open to his brother who made that attack. You can see the main field charging down. Yes, there's a main field of riders trying to close the gap. Still Greg Lovell on the front, followed by Philip Leslie. We have more riders up front. Like I mentioned, the whole race has been recorded, so we'll upload it to YouTube. So all the part where the signal drop, you will get uninterrupted service on the YouTube channel. As the wheel turns, remember to tune in every Thursday night as we recap races held for the past week and upcoming events. And Greg Lovell and Philip Leslie is riding away from this main field of riders. Here comes the main field of riders as they make their way towards us. Here comes Mr. Tyron Tasha driving the train, being followed by Philip Leslie. 130 is the gap, 130, the gap have opened up, 130 is the gap. So you have Tyron Tasha on the front driving the pace, being followed by Philip Leslie and Stephen Jenkinson, aka the Mike Man. As Tasha continues to drive, Philip Leslie free wheels. Riding around him is the Mike Man. Here comes John Lovell again. And here comes Warren Cowie on the front, followed by Mr. Canul of Elephant Sons. Mr. Canul in hot pursuit, flying past other riders. Canul hot on the wheel of Warren Cowie. As Warren and Canul ride straight across to Mr. Tasha and the Mike Man. Here comes the entire field. Again, Leslie. There's Greville Young. There's Barney Brown back on the scene. We can see Kaya Katoos still in the mix, folks. Kaya Katoos, the only young lady still in the mix. Mike Man on the pace. We got the official that the gap was one change was the gap. As soon as we release signal, we'll move up to the front of the race. We'll stay here. Once the signal drop, then we move up to the front of the race. Maybe we pass through the area where the signal drop. Warren Cowie receiving service. Canul on the pace. Canul riding for Elephant Sons. Yes, Mr. Canul on the front. Here comes Warren Cowie driving the pace. Mr. Tasha, Charles Leslie Jr., Stephen Jurgensen. You can see Greville Young on the pace, bringing back these riders. So like how the signal drop, we move all the way up to the front. We move all the way up to the front, signal drop, so move up all the way to the front. We pass the two riders of the chase. We have Greg Lovell and Philip Leslie. We move up to the technical, of course, the front of the race where our riders have escaped. We believe that Brandon Katoos and Big Sam Vice have bridged the gap. With two other lovely in the group. So folks, what we did, as soon as the signal drop, we move up so we could catch back the signal quick. We move up to the front of the race. Hopefully we don't have no more dropping signal. I want to big up my driver Jose as we continue to try to make contact with the lead riders through this beautiful road here and the Old Mascal Road. Got like a cross tailwind. I want to big up Mr. Andy Bennett, bring the live into your living room. Big up all the fans who tune in. The riders are just riders on the ride on the highway. So we can see the front of the race. We are about to make contact, folks. Let us see who is there. We are about to make contact. So we still have Brandon Katoos and Big Sam still not making contact. Brandon Katoos and Big Sam still just behind the two riders. Morning, Rudy Agas. Yeah, Brandon Katoos still behind, and the riders just in front. The two riders just in front, just a few seconds. It's Bob Gabriel and yes, Emery Gill. Bob Gabriel and Emery Gill just in front. Brandon Katoos Brandon Catus said, Brandon Catus give the sign that they make them guys they make but they have to burn the gas. So Bob Gabriel and Emery Gill about to be caught. It's a 4-man breakaway now. Brandon Catus have made contact. They have made contact, folks. They have made contact. Brandon Catus, Big Sam Vice have made contact with Bob Gabriel and Emery Gill. So it's four riders up front. Folks, we are through the old Mascal Road. This is the old road rumble race held here today. I want to big up the people, the organizers, Mr. Robinson and the entire crew. 4 riders. We are heading towards the finish, the conclusion of this race. Again, I want to big up all the fans tuning in on this beautiful Sunday morning. We can see Mr. Nigel Alvarado. Mr. Nigel Alvarado. So folks, we just get back signal. While the signal was dropped, the 2 riders have made contact. So while the signal was dropped, the 2 riders have made contact. Brandon Catus and Big Sam Vicio have made contact with the 2 riders in the likes of Bob Gabriel and Emery Gill. So folks, who have for the victory today? I don't think those guys will make it back. Who have for winning this race today? We're running Rebels have 2 riders. Running Rebels have 2 riders in the likes of Emery Gill and Brandon Catus. 1 rider from Team Santinos, that's Big Sam Vicio. And 1 rider from SPD in the likes of Bob Gabriel. As we continue to make our way through the old Mascal Road. This will be the old Northern Highway. We used to link Belize to Orange Walk. But ever since they built that new road, this road is for the villagers. A pleasant good morning again, cycling fans. If you just tune in, this is the old road rumble Sunday race being run by the Weekend Warriors. Brandon Catus and Big Sam Vicio have made contact. So we have 4 riders up front. Big Sam Vicio. We have Emery Gill. We have Brandon Catus. And we have Big Sam Vicio. Signal drop again. It's Emery Gill and the PS, so it seems that Brandon Catus have something up his sleeve. Brandon Catus would be the best sprinter here, so most fans would have their money on Brandon Catus, but I think I think either Sam and Bob and try give and go at it before the finishing line. So folks, who we have the money on? As we make our way through the old Mascal Road. The signal keep dropping in and out, folks. And Brandon Catus is riding away. Brandon Catus is riding away. Brandon Catus is riding away. Emergill pulled for a short while. He pulls off. And Brandon Catus is on a solo run. Brandon Catus is on a solo run. And he's looking good. He's looking back. Brandon Catus on a solo run. He's all alone as we make our way through the old Masca Road in the Old Road Rumble on this beautiful Sunday morning, folks. If you just join us again while the signal was dropped, Brandon Catus jumped out. Brandon Catus all alone running Rebels. We can see Big Sam Vicio is forced to come on the pace. So it's Big Sam Vicio chasing hard, being followed by Bob Gabriel. Brandon Catus looking smooth. He has about 3 seconds gap. There are the three riders: Big Sam Vicio, Bob Gabriel, and Emergill. So running Rebels have the advantage this morning, and of course they have Brandon Catus, who's a top sprinter. Brandon Catus looking good as he waves to the camera. That's Big Sam Vicio. Brandon Catus he now have to run, and here comes Bob Gabriel. Bob Gabriel on the attack. Bob Gabriel on the attack, trying to cross over to Brandon Catus. Brandon Catus looking back, and here comes Bob Gabriel. He's been marked by Big Sam Vicio and Emergill. Folks, can the young Emergill surprise these guys? Folks, the signal is in and out as Bob Gabriel about to make contact along with Sam Vicio and Emergill to Brandon Catus, who have blazed a trail this morning here on the old Mascal Road, folks. This is the, and here goes Sam Vicio. This is the old Mascal Road, and Sam Vicio on the attack. Sam Vicio on the attack. Sam Vicio on the attack. Sam Vicio of Santino's on the attack. Sam said, "I'm going to go home all alone." Sam Vicio immediately. Emergill on the pace for running Rebels. Immediately Emergill giving his all for his teammate Brandon Catus. Yes, Emergill giving his all as he tries to close the gap to Big Sam Vicio, who's laying down the law this morning. Big Sam Vicio doing some 32 miles an hour all alone. Look him in a TT top position. Big Sam Vicio driving the pace, folks. Will he make it to the finishing line alone? Big Sam Vicio on the drive. Big Sam Vicio. This humble diesel engine purring up, getting heated up. As Big Sam Vicio, we can see Emergill is not able to close the gap. Brandon Catus have to come out, and here comes, and then now attacking Brandon Catus is Big Bob Gabriel. Big Bob Gabriel. Emergill is no longer able to stay on the wheel. He have succumbed to the brutal punishment, but he did an awesome job this morning, and Bob Gabriel trying to come across, but it's all Sam Vicio as he head towards the finishing line. Good morning, Miss Ethel Jenkins. Let me have some drink of Ricola. That is so refreshing. Thank you again, Miss Ethel Jenkins, for topping me up, loading me up with my Ricola. Big Sam Vicio all alone. We can see Brandon Catus and Bob Gabriel trying to close that gap. It's all Big Sam Vicio as he continues to make progress. The gap is expanding, and it's all Big Sam Vicio. Good morning, Mr. Albert Catus. Yes, Miss Ethel Jenkins Ricola. And we can see Bob and Brandon Catus trying to come across as Big Sam continue to press on. And this beautiful Sunday morning, folks, remember it's recorded, so it's being uploaded to YouTube. So all the area where part it dropped. You know, the entire race. So by tonight, join, tune into check the YouTube channel as the wheel turns, and you will see the entire race as it's unfold. Big Sam Vicio on the front. Yes, Albert, thanks for tuning in. Say hello to your wife and all the family members. Thanks for hanging out here in Belize when you visit us. When we climb top of the Sunantunich, it's all Big Sam. They do some 29 miles an hour all alone. Big Sam, 29 miles an hour. He's all alone heading towards the line. I'm not sure how much miles left, but he have pried open the gap on Brandon Catus and Bob Gabriel. So Big Sam looking good right for Team Santinios as he continue to press on, folks. We weren't able to go back to the rest of the riders, so we stay up here where the action is, and Big Sam continue to pry the gap. The gap have pried open to some almost some 15 seconds or so. It's all Big Sam Vicio as he continue to press on, folks. This race will come to its conclusion at the close to the entrance of the Mascal Road. Looking back, there is nobody, so going on the curve here. Once again, bringing the live into your living room. And let me see. It seems that it's who is all alone. It seems that Bob Gabriel. It seems that Bob Gabriel have lost Brandon Catus. It seems that they're just waiting on it. It seems that Bob Gabriel have dropped Brandon Catus. That's the way it seems as Sam Vicio rides away. Here comes it's Bob Gabriel all alone. It's Bob Gabriel all alone. Bob Gabriel have lost Brandon Catus, no longer able to stay. So the two riders from Running Rebels have lost contact. They had the numbers. They've been blown to smithereens, folks. I still don't see Brandon Catus. There's Brandon Catus coming around the curve. Brandon Catus not able. Bob Gabriel launching an attack. Yeah. So there's Brandon Catus. He's definitely in a deep trouble. Brandon Catus in deep trouble. The two big diesel rider in the likes of Bob Gabriel and Big Sam Vicio have blown the whole race to smithereens. They have scattered the riders like skittles all over the tarmac. I want to thank my driver, Mr. Jose from Team Santino's, taking care of me on the tarmac, doing an awesome job. And this beautiful machine, Kevin Logan, this machine is a baby. Look at Bob Gabriel as he continues to make progress. Bob Gabriel in a TT top position. He can see Big Sam in the distance. The race will be between the two big firepowers. Big Sam Vicio out front. Here comes Bob Gabriel. Bob Gabriel in hot pursuit. Bob Gabriel in hot pursuit of Big Sam, who is just up front. Bob Gabriel heading towards Big Sam. Heavy crosswind, folks, heavy crosswind. It's all Bob Gabriel. Bob Gabriel trying to make contact. And Big Sam holding him at bay for a while. Bob Gabriel driving the pace. There's Big Sam just up front, folks. We are inching closer and closer to the conclusion. We are inching closer and closer to the conclusion of this race. Who will it be? Will Bob Gabriel make it up to Big Sam? Big Sam, still, it's like a drag race between the two riders. We're passing the Leal family home. Bob Gabriel, hot pursuit. Bob Gabriel trying to close the gap. Big Sam just up front. The gap is closing. Bob Gabriel trying to cross over to Big Sam Vicio. This is mano a mano. Yes, Bob Gabriel versus Big Sam Vicio. And Bob is closing the gap with every pedal stroke. Bob is closing the gap with every pedal stroke. As you can see, Big Sam just up front. Bob Gabriel laying over his machine, driving the pace, closing the gap to Big Sam Vicio. Will Sam make another attack? Stay right there, stay right there. Yes, as Bob continue to press on. Bob continue to press on to try to close the gap. Stay right there, car, then close on right there. Yeah, stay right there, stay right there. Yes, Bob Gabriel and Big Sam Vicio, mano a mano. Bob driving on the, Big Sam Vicio driving in front. Bob Gabriel still not able to make contact yet. Big Sam is holding him at bay, folks. Who will it be today? Who will it be between the two big diesel? It's Bob Gabriel and Big Sam Vicio. who continue to hold Bob at bay. Bob driving, there's no sight. Brandon Catus have been blown to smithereens along with Emery Gill and the entire field of riders as the two big hitters, Bob Gabriel and Big Sam Vaitsio, continue to press on. Sam holding Bob at bay. The gap is still somewhere around about 6 seconds. It's Bob Gabriel and Big Sam. Big Sam continue to ride away as Bob giving his all, trying to close that gap as we are narrowing on the finish line. As Big Sam continue to press on, folks. I'm not sure how far we are from the finish. I don't know this road that good, how far we are from the finish, but still Big Sam holding the man at bay. How long, Miguel? How much miles left? How far are we from the finish? Okay. So it sounds that we are about 2 miles from the finish. We are somewhere 2 miles from the finish, and Bob Gabriel still not able to catch up to the wheel of Big Sam Vaitsio. Big Sam Vaitsio keeping Bob at bay, folks. This is a drag race to the finish. It's a drag race to the finish, and Big Sam is not giving up, and Big Sam is not giving up, and Bob is not giving up. Bob cranking away, folks. They have a heavy crosswind. They are doing some 25 miles an hour. And Bob and Sam still having Bob at almost the same distance. Bob fighting to try to close that gap, folks, on this beautiful Sunday morning. This is the Old Road Rumble race, folks. This is wild, this is crazy, this is exciting. I believe that Bob is about to throw in the towel. Yes, this is wild, this is crazy, this is exciting, this is totally amazing, folks, as Big Sam can tell. Bob have thrown in the towel. Bob said, that's it. Bob said, that's it. Bob have thrown in the towel. Bob looking back, and Big Sam, Bob have thrown in the towel, folks. Bob have thrown in the towel. Yes, it's all Big Sam Vaitsio. He will ride into victory. We move up to the technical course where one rider leading the charge. It's all Big Sam Vaitsio. Bob have given up. He said no more. He had enough. Too much uppercuts. We are here with Big Sam Vaitsio as he will ride into victory all alone. Ride for Team Santino's. Big Sam Vaitsio looking good. He's looking back to see where he is, and he have got Bob where he wants. He's definitely have blown the whole race to smithereen. Big Sam Vaitsio. We can see the finishing line in the distance, and it's all Big Sam Vaitsio as he jumps over to the pedal. Big Sam Vaitsio will be victorious. We can see the finish line, we can see the flag, and it's all Big Sam Vaitsio as we approach the finish line. Big Sam Vaitsio victorious today, riding for Team Santino's. And we await Bob Gabriel making his way to the finishing line. So Big Sam have blown the whole race to smithereens, folks. Here comes Big Sam as he makes his way to the finishing line. Bob Gabriel, second place today. Here comes Brandon Catus making his way to the finishing line. Brandon Catus passing the finishing line, third place. Here comes Emery Gill, and the entire field of riders. I can see Barney Brown. No, it's not Emery Gill. It's Stephen Robinson. It's Robinson, D. Palace, Warren Coway, and all the rest of riders. Here comes Kaya Catus. So that concludes the race, and try to get some interviews. Let me try to get some interviews with the winners of this event. Yes, man. Let me get interviews. Yeah. Kaya, you could talk? You want to take a break? You want to talk? So I'll get an interview with Kaya, but let me move up and get some interviews with winners of the event. I asked riders to make their way over so I could interview them. Yes, good morning, Mr. Tasha. Huh? Oh, okay, oh my, yeah. Yeah, so make my way over and get some interviews. Yeah. So okay, yeah, it's a Big Sam, so I'll get an interview with Big Sam shortly. Making my way over to where the guys are. So we made my way over to Kapasuya. So folks, I'm here with the winner of the day, Big Sam Vicio. Sam, what an awesome race today. You made it across with Brandon Katu after the turnabout, and then I think there was another rider there with you. I think Alvan Gillett, he got the touch, but it was you and Brandon Katus. Then you had, but Brandon Katus had right up front in the likes of Emery Gill, and I guess maybe everyone put in all upon. But you gave your all. You made it across. Coming back when you and Brandon made contact with Bob and Emery Gill, Ronnie Rebels had the upper hand because they had two riders. And I know you were saying in your mind, well, you know Brandon's a good sprinter, so you have to lose him. The attacks happened, Bob attacked first, I think then you attacked and you run all the way to the finishing line. Tell the fans how you did that and what was going through your mind.
Morning, everybody. First of all, I want to thank God for a wonderful day. Thank you, Donis, for doing this live because this is amazing. You just go sit down on your sofa and just watch everything, all the excitement, drink a little coffee, enjoy the morning. I want to pick up the Santinos, the chief, my team. I think everybody ride really nice. I made feel good this morning. Well, I made the push to go for try catch a break because I think I'm gonna catch one nice tail breeze. So I made the push to go and push for. And when I turn back, I said no tail breeze, lone head breeze, cross breeze. So I said in modus, I just have to continue push it. But I just want, thanks Brandon that me and Brandon were good and we catch a team, good person to run with. Some other guys you can't run with because it's a problem. But yeah, I want to pick up the Big Blade, the Fun and Fitness, the Budget Crew, the Placencia, Roger Clive and them boy, Lou, big up Miguel, Jamira, my daughter, my mother Placencia, and big up to you, Perdones. Bless.
Thank you, Big Sam. Bob, you want to get an interview, please? So get an interview with Bob Gabriel. Yeah. All right. Bob say want to lean up because he's tired. So we're here with Bob Gabriel, second place. Bob, after Sam attack out, well, I don't catch when you drop Brandon Katuska. I think you put it on Brandon Katuska's. You lost him, and when Sam attacked, we were with Sam. And when you look back, there was you and Brandon, and eventually it was only you one. You attacked Brandon, and you were heading for the wheel of Sam. You closed the gap, but eventually you succumb, you shake your head, you throw in the towel. Maybe you could tell the fans what was going through your legs, your heart, your mind.
A blessed and beautiful Sunday morning to all. Give God thanks, for the ability, health and strength to be out here, Mr. Donis. Kudos to the organizer of this race, and to you for always, bringing it out to their living room and, mobile devices. Mr. Donis, to be honest, the last time I ride my bike was like two weeks ago, the last race. being panicky is very difficult for me to train. So I have to deal with what I got to deal with out there. So when I come out here, come race, man, it's just at my will and my little talent that I have. But nevertheless, I come out at any race at any given time, and come out and ride hard as possible. I mean, cycling is all about fun and entertainment, to our peers and to our viewers, no. So whenever I come out here, I just give it my all, and whatever the outcome is, once I give it my best, I am satisfied with that, no. But I came out today, and like I said, I would just come to ride the race. But like I said, man, whenever I get warm up near the race, I try to give it a go. And I noticed the guys then they go early, and I just try hanging until I could get warm up. And after I get warm up, I see Brandon and Greg, they fight up the front for prizes. So I just wait for there, and I count and I get a run with Emory, and I decided if I carry me Emory, better for me because maybe Brandon not my chase, so and my team go get a free ride. So all the way I push it, when again I ask Emory for give me a lead run. So I waste, most of my energy running from these guys. And later when I hear my teammate, they come with Brandon and Big Sam, I say, well, I know they're two strong guys, so I still had to try keep it up. So I try to push the brake more, but the guys still, manage to bring me back. So when they bring me back, I decide, well, two running rebels now. So I just try to relax and catch on a little bit of legs, But then later on, Brandon gone, then Sam left me make I close the gap, so I close it. Then later on, Brandon gone, then me and Sam start to cat and mouse. Then we catch back Brandon again, and finally Sam gone, and then I expect that Emory will have more legs, like all the two of them, but Emory couldn't close it, and then the gap open, and then I don't know if Brandon will play be a John or what for me, but the man left Sam make it gone, so I said, well, when I make my move, then I gone hard, the man come. So I tell Brandon, well, you not got legs to chase Sam, but you got legs to chase me. So me and he started drop things on each other until he decided for circum now, and then I said chase on Sam, but Sam is very strong, man, and he had the upper hand over me at the moment. So I tried my utmost best to try to close the gap, but when I realized I was still like 10-15 seconds and like almost a mile from the finish, I realized that I can't close it, so I just decided, what, just give it a go and make Sam get a win. I mean, like, I couldn't do nothing else about it, so it is what it is. And so I must say kudos to the guys. I mean, they always come out here and ride hard and give me the ability to try to push myself to that level, because I mean, just as much as I want to beat them guys want to beat me too. So the competition amongst us is always stiff, so that's about it, man. So kudos, Brandon third and Big Sam first. Kudos to the guys. So I want to give thanks to my teammates who come out and ride, Mr. Alvanjudo, to our sponsor, the rest of the culture, my mom, my dad, blessings, my family back in the Kia, my sister, and the LA crew, my niece, the Lemert Park crew, big up on yourself. Mas, big up yourself in Chicago. My other crowd, there in Florida, always doing, and the New York crowd, big up on yourself for always, in tune and support, Give thanks always and for the support. Thanks, Adi.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Bob. Congratulations again on second place. I'm here with Brandon Catoos, third place. Brandon, awesome race this morning. You had a teammate up front with Bob, Emery Gill for a while. And then get where before we reach this road here. I think then get where somewhere just after Funo Farm there, somewhere out there, and they run all the way. Good ride by Emery Gill. You eventually bridge over on the way back, so you had you and Emery. I still had a little discussion, but you knew you were two strong guys in the likes of Bob and Big Sam. Maybe you could tell the folks what were your strategy and how it unfolded.
Morning, everybody. Nice race today. When after we passed, like we come into Mascot Junction, the plan was, Emery my dad fronted Bob. So I sent message to Emery for us. Sit down, we are call cross. Big Sam really strong right now, man. Big Sam closed most of the gap. I made to help the man, but I couldn't match for him pace. Big Sam the pace like 27, 28, out of the gear 25. And I figure we might catch there on the way back, the way how Sam made the chase there. And when we catch Bob started to sit down on the tail. I figure he may want to recover a little bit, so I just keep it steady. Emery helped me keep it steady, but when the attacking start, Emery made the take a little bit of lick, so he ended up get dropped. And then Sam gone far away. Bob started to attack me up, and Bob's stronger than me right now, so I ended up get dropped like the last 2-3 miles, and just had to ride in by myself now. I had a nice race today. I enjoyed the workout. I have to shout out Emery. Emery ride good today. I have to big up my sister Kaya. You know, a lot of chasing for me today. That she put me in the position for bridge the gap. The gap Ghana Kaya stick it for like a mile or 2 miles. They do like low on 28, 29 close the gap. Where I could have jumped across to Big Sam, no? And after that, after Sam, we bridge to Bob. So big up Kaya. I have to big up the Rebels crew. Big up Troy Gab. You know, thanks for everything. Shout out to the Dragon. I know he must have been home to watch. I said that boy by the road this morning. And thanks to everybody.
Hey Brandon, thank you. I'm here with Emery Gill. Emery Gill rode fantastic today. No stranger to the. Gonna leave it so yeah. No stranger to the to racing. Emery, awesome ride today. Now tell the fans how the race unfold for you.
First and foremost, thank God for giving me health and strength to wake up this morning and do a great job for my team. When the race start, I'm the guy tail win, so I like crazy speed now. My teammate Kaya Katus tell me I just stay focused and watch the break. So Brandy gone ahead, she just tell me sit down. So I just listen I like listen and take words from people who got a lot of knowledge in the cycling thing. So we reached by Boom Junction. I say that Bob the gap for bridge cross to Brandon, and then from there I say Greg come. So I said boy, this start the break right there. So I just prepare myself for anything now. So when I look, Bob chain started like go up and down. I said boy, this started right there. So I said Bob gone with one heavy speed. So I said boy, this is my break right there. And I gone with the man. We started juggle it. Help the man rotate, give him a breather. Then he give me a breather also. Coming down on the stretch by Boston Village there. The boys Big Sam and my teammate come me the whole out for Brandy same way. Wait till Brandy reach and then boys started to surge it up. Brandy, I'm gonna try my best to give it me. Well, I give it me all enough to make the man stay there. Cause the man tell me I just sit down and make sure pressure yourself. Man ask me how I feel. I lost and I feel kind of sore and thing now. But all in all, thank God. Big up my teammate, Kaya Katus, Brandon Katus, Troy Gab, Anthony Tone, Sidney Belizier, Tariq Kano, Quinton Hamilton Nevares. Yeah. I'll thank God again, man, and bringing me safely, My family, my friends, everybody who support me. I never give up. Thank God. Thanks to you again, Mr. D, for bringing this coverage live,
Great job, Emery. There's folks speaking to Emery Gill, who rode fantastic this morning. Phone gone hot. Why?
All the way through all the share.
Yeah, I don't know who for in here.
No, you decide.
All right. So, folks, so I'll try to get an interview with Kaya Katus shortly. Where's the Kai? So you're going to up on YouTube because Facebook, the phone get hot. But Kaya, You line up this morning with the guys and you're never afraid. You come out, I say one spell, you the chase on break after break. I guess you can support your running rival teams because as soon as the guys go and your brother there back there, you make sure you close the gap to the riders there. Maybe you could tell the fans how you find getting back in the saddle and racing with the males.
Yeah, thanks, Donis. Tough race indeed. Weather conditions extremely hot. Sun the beat way, but you're perfectly right. Come out here today, come support the team and in particular come support Brandon, no? And try get to a podium finish. My job now is to ensure that if he not in at the break, bring back anything so that they could reshuffle and try and make it go again. Want to say a big thank you to the team, team manager Troy Gab, Shell Helix Ultra, Nick Sanax. Great race again.
Thank you, Kaya. So we are await when the prize will be given out. Yeah. So I'll take a short break, and when they have the giveaway, or go back live if anything. I want to thank each and everyone who tuned in today, who made this race possible. Big up people bringing live into your room. Big up Mr. Andy Bennett. Big up the entire crew, all the sponsors who made it possible. Weekend Warriors, the officials, the cyclists, and all the winners. So as soon as they get the result, I'll go back live. I want to shout out my beautiful family, my beautiful wife at home. And big up my driver, Mr. Jose from Team Santinos, who did an awesome job taking care of me on the tarmac. So we'll be back when the prize giving is underway.